This movie begins with the cultural insensitivity scale, and against a group of people you would not guess.
I genuinely...
I mean, my first guess when I looked at the screen was, are these people meant to be pirates? And then it flashes up Northern Mongolia. Because genuinely, I thought I was looking at like Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, this is some Tortuga-ass dudes.
Yeah, it's like a bar in Northern Mongolia, and the vibe is sort of the Marion's bar in Indiana Jones, right? It's like, it's rough, it's ready, there's guys, they're tough, they're fighting.
Yeah.
And it's a motley crew, so motley, in fact, that Drew Barrymore is there, looking very beautiful, but wearing a sort of a Taiwanese, like Republic of China cap, because Asia, question mark? I don't know how that would go over in Inner Mongolia.
It's not quite as incongruous as Cameron Diaz's outfit, though, is it?
No, because Cameron Diaz enters the bar in, forgive me, full Abigail Thorn mode.
She does.
Yeah, to be fair, I do love those shoes, and I think I have something very similar.
But yeah, so she enters the bar in the same way as, a woman entering a sort of leather dyke bar going, and where are all the men these motorcycles belong to? She's like, hey, it's cool being in a Mongolia.
She's doing a German accent.
Yes.
Mongolians love that shit, I assume.
Yeah, not sure. And then they have a mechanical bull.
Yeah, Mongolians love that shit,
In the bar, and she's the distraction, we surmise, is she rides this mechanical bull in a very short skirt.
She's going,
I will give him a small amount of credit. It is a mechanical yak. And I do think that's quite funny.
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny.
It's kind of funny.
Downstairs, Robert Patrick, guy we love to see, Terminator 2, is about to be beheaded by Mongolian ISIS.
Yes. I'd like to note the extras in this scene. It comes up on the side. If you're watching this on Amazon, they are credited as Deranged Mongol and Demented Mongol.
Hey, Mom, I got a part in a big movie.
Ghost of Tsushima ass.
What's the
health
part? That's
bar
so
on
lovely.
Deranged Mongol is massive.
It's Mongol of a type. It's kind of Mongol. It's not a big deal, but it's like...
How do they differentiate their performances between deranged and demented? Going back and watching these guys.
What's my super
Yakuza
objective?
enemies.
Cut this guy's head off in a deranged way versus in a demented way. You know, very little nuances. It's very like method. The reason the fight breaks out, by the way, is they get out from under the trapdoor, and the bar's security eagle, Mongolians love this shit, I assume, detects them, right? It literally is like an eagle, does the full head pivot, it's like... But they have to fight a mini-boss. At last, the series delivers us a Mongo.
Mongo the Mongolian. And
Well, see,
my notes
now
say, can we call him that?
No, because now it
don't
sounds
know.
like a racial slur.
Even though it's actually, a Blazing Saddles reference.
Yeah,
It's a
to Mongo
demented
Santa Maria.
Mongo, I think, is what the... Yeah, no, I don't feel comfortable saying that even slightly. Can we get that off the recording, actually, if anything?
Strike that from the record. None of you remember me having said that.
Very quickly, these Mongolian Vikings become the Chinese army.
True. That's where part of Mongolia is.
Rapidly, they just turn into the Chinese army.
I hate when this happens to me. Also, but so the guy, the mini boss, right? He comes out. He's got the Ushanka, the ear flaps hat with the flaps undone to show you he's crazy, and he's got
Demented, even deranged, perhaps.
Yeah. And he's got it like a minigun, right? And the effect is like Mongolian heavy weapons guy, right? From Mongolian Team Fortress. I played the shit out of Mongolian Team Fortress. I couldn't afford the real one. It's an illegal, unlicensed Mongolian version.
I don't know enough about Mongolia to do these jokes, and neither do any of these people.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Just lean in. What are Mongolians like? Security eagles, probably.
Yeah. Being Chinese, being Vikings, and being
being
barbarians.
pirates.
It's
also,
fine.
yeah.
I just didn't expect it to be Chinese.
Walking into the Mongolian pub and being like, "Oh, it's fine. I just didn't think it'd be Chinese."
All pirates.
Literally, yeah.
Impenetrable.
So rather than have a fight, they decide to simply jump out of the windows. Which they do.
Yeah. They get in Verse Raiders of the Lost Ark, where they're all like, "Ah!" And he just pulls out a gun. And they go, "Oh shit, fuck.
Yeah.
Cheese it."
There's a bunch of jokes about how strong Lucy Liu is, which is cool. She's like carrying a heavy TV and her arms are like really muscly. And then her boyfriend...
Oh my fucking God. Yeah.
Her boyfriend, Matt LeBlanc, comes up behind her.
Oh, God.
Some of you have done the homework. And he says the following.
So you thought you could escape my fortress. Not so fast.
To his Chinese-American girlfriend. And
Yeah, she rightly fucking chucks him on the ground.
Yeah.
Correct response. If someone is racist to you, like, throw them over your entire body.
Was that
onto
meant to be a
paper.
reference to something? The mention of the word fortress is quite specific.
No, he's just doing a bit, but like
Yeah.
you're supposed to read that like the Chinese Mongolian guy from the previous scene is like come for her, and she reads it like that as well. But instead, it's actually just Matt LeBlanc being unbelievably racist.
Yeah.
I hate when things are that.
I guess I'd prefer it to like a guy trying to kill me, but not by much.
Oh, interesting. So you condone racism. From Matt LeBlanc specifically.
Yeah, you know what? I guess kill me in that situation. I guess that's what you wanted to hear.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah.
I guess if the choice is between do a racist accent and kill me stone dead, take me out.
Between
I'm
this
an
and
ally.
forgetting the word non-binary, this is really, I'm like severing this friendship on stage tonight. I'm terrified. They call it the HALO program, Hidden Alias List Operation, right? And so to like get the like witness protection list, you have to have these 2 rings, right? And there are people who want these rings, and this sets off
my God.
what I like to call the cultural insensitivity power hour. Because
Have you got the names of these guys?
oh, I do.
Wonderful, wonderful.
They are named respectively. They are the Diablo Cartel.
Oh, sí, señor.
The Antonioni family.
I'm in the process of dealing with these Guido motherfuckers. I prefer we use the term Italian Americans.
The
She's on this shit like a launch pad. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
this is amazing.
the Tanaka Yakuza.
Careful, Whitey.
And finally,
And last but not least, the O'Grady clan, which is 3 Southie guys in tank tops. These are equal criminal forces, right?
Yeah. And somebody is offering to sell the knock list from Mission Impossible.
Yeah. These
and,
2 cock rings.
To like these 2 cock rings with all
Yeah.
the names on them. And, you know, one of the witnesses on the witness protection program has already turned up dead. So,
Yeah.
you know.
Why don't you go and investigate, right?
Yeah, go
You
to
know-
the next location.
You know what was popular in 2003 was the show CSI.
oh,
So we do a bunch of CSI jokes because they're all CSI characters. And Bernie Mac does the inevitable.
I'm not going nowhere near no dead body.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
what?
representation is.
What was the deal with that?
The deal with that is that it's a pretty racist bit.
Yeah, he's afraid of ghosts.
Yes.
if he says anything and you're like, what's going on there? It's a racist joke, but we
You just don't have the
forgotten
background
about
for
it
it.
at
Whereas
this point.
I, who have learned about every form of racism,
in order to
apparently.
not do them.
The opposite of George Lazenby's character in the Man from Hong Kong.
I
Learned
learned
your language, Inspector, and your culture. I respect it greatly.
I learned so much from voice chat in Mongolian Team Fortress 2. so
Be like, wow, November's voice training's really come on, but also she's got a weird Mongolian accent now.
yeah, I wonder what that might sound like. Yeah, tell us why you're in witness protection. And she's like, well, I used to be a bad girl. You can tell because I used to wear like Judas Priest t-shirts. It's the butchest a woman was allowed to be in 2003 before people got scared. And because she was a bad girl, she used to hang out with Seamus O'Grady of the O'Grady clan. And
Let me just answer the question that you're all thinking. No, he's not played by an Irish guy. None of them are. No Irish person in this movie is played by an Irish
We've established no Irish actors, no such
None.
thing.
We haven't broken that ceiling yet.
Yeah, and we find out that like back in the day, she was like, "Oh, I love being a bad girl," and then he's like, "Oh, how about this?" Gets out of the car, shoots a guy in front of her, and she's
Yeah,
like, "Not that bad. I am immediately
Mm.
turning state's evidence and
Yeah.
turning you into the cops."
So Seamus went to prison, and she was then recruited into Charlie's Angels somehow, and he's still alive. We cut to him immediately. He's like doing pull-ups in prison.
Yeah, one thing I
Super
will
ripped.
say is that while she's introducing this, she goes, "Oh, we used to ride in the car all the time listening to metal. hospital, and then they cut to him, and they are listening to Living on a Prayer by John Bon Jovi. And I read My Brother in Christ.
Viola, if you dare call this metal. Also,
Really
he arrives in the port with a giant shamrock keyring on his keys, so we know which keys to take. And they play some pipes over them as well. Just in case you're aware, this guy's Irish.
Is he? No,
No, he's not. No.
Once again, that guy
we
was
haven't
British.
yet heard him speak, but
Oh, we're about to. We're fucking about to. But first,
Pussycat Dolls.
they do the exact same heist bit from the first movie,
It's
except
the-
without, like... There's no brown face, at least, in this one. But
Yes,
they
yeah,
steal a
no.
guy's keys with the, shamrock keyring. They steal a guy's ID.
I will say this about the Charlie's Angels movies. They don't hit a race twice. Like, this movie
Shoot and
is
scoot, yeah.
just as racist as the first one, but it's a fully different cast.
Yeah,
so the
just going one by one down the list.
The Wheel of Fortune
They've got to
comes
have had
up.
a list they were crossing.
Mongolian, Irish.
Mongolian, Irish, Diablo cartel, Antonioni family.
Si, senor. They essentially do the same bit as Rising Sun, which is like, these people aren't prepared for South Central. Yeah, so they take them to Bernie Mac's mum's house in South Central. You can tell because there's lowriders bouncing on the street outside.
Nobody called O'Grady ever set foot in this neighborhood. Direct line.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And we meet Bernie Mac's mum, who adopted Bill Murray. Not sure how the timelines work out there.
Yeah.
She
That
actually
picture of Bill
has a
Murray on the
picture.
wall. Sir, not appearing in this film, Bill Murray.
Adopted a 40-year-old man. And then the cultural insensitivity power hour returns.
Oh, God.
Because,
Yeah, the boys are in town.
Yeah, all of the boys are back in town. If only there was a song for this.
Smack my bitch up?
Yeah, I guess it really works for everything. Kind of evergreen. And they take some keys and follow some clues and follow a map. And they take the keys from a bellhop, right? And I go, that's Cameron Diaz in blackface. Again. And it is.
Fortunately, it's only the mask kind of blackface and not the just straight up actual genuine blackface
is
that we
is
saw
that
from
better?
last
It's Drew Barrymore.
I guess I feel like they're different.
It's the LL Cool J thing again.
I don't know if one's specifically better, but it's not her actual face. It is just a different actor.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
they do
The
the
Mission Impossible
da-da-da
mask thing. As Seamus and his boys are getting in the lift and they look at the lift operator, Seamus checks out the lift operator's ass, and you can see him thinking to himself, that's Drew Barrymore in blackface. I'll bear this in mind in about 5 minutes.
Yeah, the thing about abusers, uncanny ability to detect you in blackface, I guess. I've never known this to be a thing of them, but I've never worn blackface. So.
Yeah, good. Keep that up.
Yeah, the abuser
I
issues
haven't
are
either. I'm happy to
anti-hero.
say that.
Critical support.
I don't know.
I suppose the point of blackface is not to pass. It's not to be undetectable.
I don't know. But the thing is,
Someone take me out. Shoot me. If you
we have a sound booth. We can get them a rifle.
Saf, please
Yeah.
take me out, man.
Careful, Whitey!
How smarmy is this movie?
I think I'm taking points off necessarily 4.
I'd go as low as 3.
Really? Dev?
That is scary to me. I think 3 is about right, to be honest with you.
Okay.
3? Incredible.
Cultural insensitivity.
All right, here we go.
Walks in the
Let
room.
me give you this
point
list
1.
again here. Antonioni family.
Yep.
In the process of...
I'm in the process of dealing with these Guido motherfuckers.
Yeah.
The Diablo cartel. Diablo.
Careful, Whitey!
No, wrong one.
Oh, si, senor.
Yeah.
The Tanaka Yakuza.
This was...
Careful, Whitey!
I guess we've got the Japanese one from the first night.
I guess that's true. I guess I do.
They don't call me Balls Out Natalie for nothing.
Yep. And then we've got the O'Grady clan.
I don't have anything for that. I don't have a drop for...
Mongolia? All of it?
Mongolia.
Yeah, walks in the movie, step 1, fuck Mongolians.
Mongolia is
Does not
essentially like
elaborate.
Tortuga.
Day 1, fuck Mongolia. Why the hell was that guy being held in Mongolia?
Oh, Mongolian ISIS was being controlled by
Well, later
Demi
on
Moore.
they say Demi, like, who else would have connections in Mongolia? And I'm like, oh, of course, Demi Moore.
Ah, yes. Because
Yeah,
she's
they
an
love
aim.
her out
Yeah,
there.
only her astrological phenome would have connections in Mongolia.
Yeah, cultural insensitivity is going to be pretty
Go
fucking
ahead
high.
and give it a 7, I reckon.
Yeah, 7. It contains,
Yeah,
it
yeah,
contains blackface.
7.
So, 7.